How are you doing, everybody? I'm Kitt Kiarie. This is TAWI.
The TAWI.
Oh, the TAWI. My sister, if you are new here, and if you are not new here, welcome back to the channel.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Don't forget to like
and subscribe. And also we are on Spotify.
Oh yeah,
hey. So y'all can listen to us in your car, as you walk, whatever it is that you like to listen when you're doing
chores.
That's it, chores. That's it. Right, so today, Tawi, we're going to get to know you.
Okay.
I have some random questions.
Okay.
I actually shot a video with Mom about questions like this, but that video hasn't come out yet. It's gonna come out
So is this going to come out after Mom's?
No, before.
This is before?
This is before.
Wait.
Just the way it is.
Okay.
It's just the way it is.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So I've actually had you here because I want to ask you a little bit about your experience in Canada when you went to school, and then we're going to start the questions, because as you know, this video is sponsored by Options Education Agency, and they kind of do the stuff that your family in Canada did.
Okay.
You know, that stuff of literally show you where to buy tomatoes and don't buy those avocados and take the bus pass and this and that's what they do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Imagine.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and I'm just feeling like if you did not have that, how would you have survived?
Yeah, I think it would have been way harder to adjust because I saw other people who didn't have that.
Yes.
And by the time I was getting there a month in, I was way ahead of them. So they were like, where do you get this? And I'm like, oh, just need XYZ at this place. Or how did you do this? And they'd been there maybe even a year. So you see, navigating on your own is way harder than if somebody holds your hand and shows you.
Quite right.
XYZ.
Quite right.
Yeah.
And then you only have to focus on school. You don't have to think about anything else.
Exactly.
Yeah, you were just only focused on school. I want to interrupt regular programming to tell you about Options Education Agency, who have very kindly sponsored this video. This is the leading education agency in Australia. I feel like if you need a place, like have somebody to hold your hand as you cross that bridge, because Australia is far away and a lot of people don't know that you can actually have a trustworthy agency looking after you. Some of their services include program identification and course counseling, so they help you to find the course right for you in the university that's best, like kind of placed for it. They help with university and college admission and application. They do the student visa application, pre-departure briefings, like where you're gonna get your bus, which airline, where you're gonna get your layover, where should you stay, stuff like that. Ongoing support, so when you arrive in like Australia, they stay in touch with you. They will even pick you up, they will accommodate you. And Helen, the director, is like a mom to all the students. So me as a parent, I'm thinking, if when my children get to that age, I want to be able to hand them over to somebody who will show them where to get a bus ticket, buy groceries, where to hang out for movies, or you know, stuff like that. The soft stuff that people don't really think about, because I know that a lot of people only think about which university you're going to, how to get there, and visa, but then everything else that will actually make up your life when you're there, people don't think about. Options thinks about every single thing. And that's it. Check them out on Instagram. I'm going to post their links below. let's get back to the video. That's it. And now let's get to know TAWI. I have these questions. They are very strange. And I can't wait to hear your answers.
I'm so worried. I'm so worried.
Okay. What were you bullied for in high school?
Yeah, I wasn't bullied.
Okay.
I wasn't bullied.
TAWI, you are the bully. Just say.
Kitt.
Just
Kitt,
say.
I'm not going to say. Kitt. Kitt. Guys, if I bullied you,
yes,
but I wasn't like a bad bully.
Okay.
I wasn't a bad bully. I think my friends can attest that I was maybe not a bully, but kind of like you can't sit with us. But I wouldn't like outright come and like bully you. You just can't sit with us.
Yeah, like if somebody came to sit with you, you'd be like,
okay, first the audacity, but second also no, don't. But I wouldn't like outrightly come and be like, your clothes or your I'm not. No, I wasn't that kind of.
You're just elitist or whatever.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, elitist.
Elitist. Okay. What is falsely seen as a sign of maturity? Do you reckon? All these questions are, by the way, are very subjective. It's just we want to know what your experience is.
I think yeah, falsely seen as a sign of maturity, I think is number one, being a firstborn. No, I'm not saying you are actually mature, but I'm saying like other things, like like just because you're a firstborn doesn't mean you're mature.
Right.
Cindy.
Yeah.
Because I know like some firstborns who are just not like you. And I'm like, is that your firstborn? Can give you my sister's number. She does firstborn.
Do I?
Firstborn tutorials.
Coaching. Do I?
Firstborn coaching.
Do I? Yeah, that's actually quite right.
Yeah. And also just because you're let's say maybe a parent. Would I say a parent? Yeah. Maybe you had kids. Now suddenly people like, or a mom. Let me say a mom. Suddenly now you're supposed to be mature. Or you're supposed to know XYZ. Or you're supposed to be. They don't go hand in hand.
They don't.
I think those are those two I can just get off the top of my head.
Yeah.
I'm sure others will come to me, but yeah.
Yeah.
What would you say? Wait.
I mean, the questions are not for me.
I know, but just say.
I don't know. Let me see. What have a falsely seen as a sign of like being able to save and buy a house or a car.
That's mature.
Yeah, but people who have money don't necessarily, it doesn't necessarily come hand in hand with maturity.
Oh yeah, okay, got you. I see what you mean. Yeah. No, that's true.
Yeah. So you could have been able to save because you lied or cheated or whatever.
Yeah.
Or it was handed to you, or just because you can do it doesn't mean you're mature.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
What extremely minor superpower would you choose?
In this day and age, I would choose being able to wake up without snoozing. I would choose being able to sleep without screen time. I would choose waking up in the middle of the night and not reaching for my gadgets. I would choose...
It all has to do with sleep, eh? Your sleep is not good.
Girl.
Your sleep is bad.
I have suffered. I have tried so many things. Sometimes I succeed and then I just relapse. Like now I've relapsed. I would choose not impulse buying things. Like I saw something, I liked it and I didn't buy it.
How do people do that? You'd be rolling in the door right now.
I would be so rich.
You would be so rich.
I would be so rich.
Offsetting national debt.
Like Kitt said, okay guys, I found this new thing and I didn't immediately order it. Or like an influencer said and I didn't immediately order it.
I mean, yesterday I saw you practice that.
With what?
The game.
Remind me. And then I told the girl,
you told the girl, you looked at the game, you asked about it, you asked when to order it, this, that, and the other. Then you said, let me think about it, come back to me. And when she came back to you, said, no, I won't get it.
And it was a good price too.
You actually said, so you're practicing.
I did, yeah. It was like, if I wait a bit, because I read somewhere, if you wait a bit,
wait a little,
then even if you just give it 10 minutes, then have to be 24 hours.
That's right.
You'll decide whether you really want it. And then that gave me a chance to remember that I have a very similar game. Thanks for reminding me that. I'm not doing too bad.
You're good.
I'm going to address the nation with the money I saved.
This is
for
it.
Not
the
buying
450
that I saved. Now I'm going to address the nation.
What is something boys can never tell their girlfriends?
Can never.
Never.
Or should never.
Should never.
Should never.
Yeah.
You should never tell me.
You've come. You are angry.
I'm already mad.
Wow.
I'm triggered.
Wow.
You should never tell me so and so is prettier than me. But we've been watching Love is Blind. These niggas have the audacity to say, in the real world, I would never have picked you. You should never tell me that.
Never say that.
You should never say that. You should never tell me I'm too anything. Too anything. Unless it's too amazing or too gorgeous. But I'm not too anything, too bad, it's too bad for you. That's what it's too. Too fat, it's too bad for you. Don't cut. Boy. You tried it.
So I think this question is coming at the correct time. What are you still salty about?
Oh, in my life in general. Hey, wow, I'm kind of salty about the cost of living. The cost of living is going up every day.
The month is ending and I'm just thinking I need to buy groceries, and I'm like, people need to eat less.
Just eat less.
People are eating a lot in this house, and I for one,
like, put everybody on a diet. Put everybody, even the littles, put them on a diet.
Those guys eat so like.
But you're the one running to have two. Now
I ran.
See cost of living. See cost of living. And the way your kids eat like Majengo people.
Not Majengo.
Majengo men. Not even people. Because Majengo women don't even eat that much. Your kids eat like wow.
Construction workers.
Yeah. Girl, I feel sorry for you. You know me, I can survive. I survive. And when S hits the fan, I just come here, I eat your food.
That's it. That's what that's why.
Or I go home. Or I go home. I just go and eat at home in my parents' house.
There's food at home.
There's always food at home. How are parents always managing to make ends meet through the years? You buy one pack of grapes today. You see, if you would eat grapes the whole week, only grapes.
Bro. Okay. What is your favorite insult? I can't recover. Oh my god. How do you even translate that? It's a made up word.
It's a made up word.
It is made up word.
Part of the joy of insulting someone is that nobody can understand
what you're saying.
Nobody just knows what you're saying, and it's just too bad. It sounds how it is. You should feel how it sounds. Too bad.
Okay. What is the creepiest thing you've ever seen that you were not supposed to see?
Like a creepy, like spooky.
Yeah. And you I feel like, and Mitch see like some stuff.
Man, okay, let me not say see, but felt. Can I say felt? Because you know, the other day I was telling, who was I telling? I don't remember now. That we don't see with our eyes. We see with our it wasn't to you.
Okay.
So we see, our bodies see, and whatever you have around.
You know, you've said that, and I've just felt I've just felt some type of way. My skin has crawled.
Yeah, so I was telling her, actually it was on TN Mitch, and then I was telling them, we don't see with our eyes, we just use our eyes to confirm what our bodies or our spirits already saw.
Bro.
So that's why in a room you can be sitting. The example is like you can be sitting looking down, and when you look up, you meet the
somebody's eyes
of the person
who
looking
has
at you.
been staring at you.
But you didn't know they were staring at you.
That's how I call Martin across a room.
You just
I just stare at him because I can't call him like he's too loud.
Yeah.
I stare at him until he looks up.
He just looks up and turns, and then it's your eyes, it's your body's eyes. Someone is looking at us, and your eyes are confirming what your body.
And you turn to the person who's looking at you.
Yeah. So for me, I think let me say 2.
Okay. Yeah.
One night I had such a funny, like a weird dream.
Yeah. Of the 3 minutes that you slept.
Of the 3.5 minutes.
Half 90 seconds was in a dream.
Yeah. So I fell asleep, and then I woke up. I had a very, very powerful dream, and like there's a lot going on between but it was very accurate with the surrounding. You know how dreams, like you'll be dreaming about your house.
Yes.
But the room has kind of changed and all that.
Yeah.
But this dream was very, very accurate to the compound, and then like I ended up going over to my parents' place, and it was exactly like that.
Yeah.
And then when I woke up, I woke up. It wasn't really a scary dream, but I woke up and I was very, very afraid. And then I calmed myself down. I didn't know I was afraid. And I felt a presence in my room that wasn't even like oh wow, a calming spirit. It was just like, girl, ominous. Like if you don't pray now. And I looked around. You know, you're now using your eyes to confirm what your body saw.
You can't.
And what my body saw, or what my spirit saw, it was something big, like big, and it filled the room. That thing had filled my room. So I'm trying to look like, I'm like, if this thing had filled my room, surely there's a remnant. Surely there's something. Nothing. I saw nothing. I just felt. So because I'm Christian, I prayed. And then I just said, come and buy, like, come and buy. If you're going to kill me, just kill me, because I also don't deal with fear like that. I don't indulge fear like that. And you're just like, I'm afraid, but surely, and then, what will you do? I just closed my eyes and just slept, but I just felt, no. It's a no for me. And then the second one, sorry, I know.
No, go ahead,
You know how I'm always writing on the cousins group, how I have scratches on my back?
Like, sis, did you want
every morning? Did I want to see
an exorcist? Like, did you? Azin,
guys, I wake up with scratches on my back. I've tried to Google this thing before. My cat used to sleep in my room. So guys used to say it's my cat scratching me, but they don't really look like cat scratches. And also a cat won't scratch you like 31. There'll be 3. It will be obviously a cat scratch. I'm scratching myself. There was that. I used to have long nails, but you know acrylics are not sharp.
No,
they're kind of like blunt.
Very blunt.
They're very blunt. Even just scratching an edge is
very
a problem.
Blunt. Yeah.
Then now I have short nails. I'm still getting scratches. And then what's funny? I fornicate. So dead fornication. When I'm sleeping with somebody, like if you come over to my house or I'm at my boyfriend's house or anyway, if I'm sleeping with someone, the next morning I don't wake up with scratches. If I sleep alone, I wake up with scratches. And this morning actually, I slept. Such a painful one. I only realized after I showered. Can you see? It's even peeling.
Oh my god!
It's so bad, Like I try to ignore them because they're relatively not painful, but this one is like bad.
TAWI,
you can see how bad it is.
So what is happening?
I'm just like, me, I don't know kids, and I even stopped telling you guys because you guys were just like, oh.
No, but remember when Nikita had shared, one of our cousins had shared that sometimes when you're stressed and stressed, anxious, afraid, it shows up on your body.
You know what?
So it shows up physically on your body.
Manifesting on my body.
On your body as scratches.
Okay, I get that.
Scratches, it's wounds, it's whatever. So that's what happens when you are stressed out.
Because I'm very, very stressed now.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, because like, I mean, the witchcraft also makes sense, but can we move on? Because what is happening? Guys, like, is this happening to you? If this is happening to you, like,
please come and tell us.
Because I just want to know that my sister is not possessed. Please.
I also want to know I'm not possessed, kindly.
Hey, Okay.
It's a lot.
That one was a big question.
Yeah.
Did you just want to take a break and maybe take a nap or
Need
something?
some water. I need a nap, whiskey.
Hey, that's
oh my
god. Okay. What is a trade secret about your job that you can share with us? TAWI is a pilot. Pilot.
Oh, this is one that a lot of people don't know.
Yes.
If you look for flight prices,
yes,
on your phone today,
yeah,
you just want to know, maybe you want to travel,
yeah,
in a month's time, and you look for fare prices on your phone.
Or even if you've seen someone on Instagram has traveled to somewhere and you want to see how much it is to travel to that place.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Don't now tomorrow use that same device to check the fare prices,
because
the algorithm knows that you're searching for fares, and now if you search again, it usually means you're planning on going. The first time you just want to see Kitt went to Thailand,
yeah,
and you kind of want to know how much it costs.
Yes.
But by the time you're searching again, it's like, why would you search again if you're not going?
Okay.
It hikes the prices.
Stop immediately.
It hikes the fare prices. So don't overcheck. Check the one time, and then you now have a ballpark. Okay?
Yes.
Check the next time. Check only if you're going to book, or use another device. So what I'll do is I'll check on my phone.
Yes.
And then the next time I want to just check one time, I'll use my tablet or my other phone. But now after that, too bad. If I want to book, because I've used it 3 times. If I want to book, now I'll call Martin. Or I'll call
for me.
Yeah, book for me. Check these prices. This is the price to beat. Book. Every time you check at now, you live on those sites for checking how much Thailand. Sis, you will never be able. By the time you're going, you've checked 10 times before you're going. You'll be wondering, but the last time I checked, it was less by 100,000. Sorry, don't do that. Don't overcheck your fare prices.
Got it.
Yeah, that's a trade secret.
What is the pettiest reason you can't date somebody?
Kitt, you know I'm petty. What? You know I stay in Pettyville. I wear petty baton. I have so many. By the time I don't even know how my current person is
having, like, it seems to be struggling.
Don't say that.
Any small thing.
Don't say. Guys who
you're picking from the long list.
Shoes are a thing for me.
But you wear bad shoes or dirty shoes?
So bad and or dirty. How you smell?
No, smell, that's not petty. Come on.
Smell is not petty?
Not that
you smell bad. But also, for me, you have to smell good. You can't be neutral. Water when you're a river. What are you doing? Yeah.
Okay, so you have to smell good.
You have to smell good.
And hey, one time I met someone and I was like, did you pour it was the last of the bottle, then you decided to pour it all?
It was a lot. It was too much.
So you can't even smell. You can't smell the goodness of it because it's now overpowering the space.
Okay, then of course the money thing, which you have a lot, we have a lot to say about.
What money thing?
Yeah, like I'm very petty when it comes to like men paying for stuff seriously.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and you're like, let's split XYZ. Let's do. I'm just like, sorry, what? Split. I never split.
I'm not a gymnast.
I'm not a gymnast.
Next.
Okay. You next.
All right. What is an uncommon red flag in women that men should look out for?
Okay, give me one. Maybe to get my juices flowing.
What do you mean I give you one?
Give me one. Say one.
Women
Women who?
I actually talked about this in a previous episode. A woman who says she only likes the company of men. Like she has no female friends.
I watched that episode. Yeah.
Okay. If a woman has no female friends, how she is with you is not real.
Yeah.
It's not. She is being like that for you. And it's not sustainable. Yeah. She's going to revert to factory
settings. Yeah. And it won't take long.
It won't take long because it's hard to keep up.
Yeah.
That. So it's not a genuine. That's not a genuine person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's reminded me. Melchizedek coming to husband near you.
Bro.
Women who don't want to better themselves, you don't want now because you found a man, you don't want to you don't want to go to driving school.
Yeah.
You don't want to higher education.
Yeah.
You had that scholarship to go to X country, now you have a boyfriend or a fiance or whatever, so you don't go. It's a red flag.
That person is never gonna help you.
Yeah. My mom says a domesticated woman makes a domesticated man because she can't help you with anything. She didn't take the scholarship in Sweden to be here with you, and now she's not better, so you also can't be better.
That's hard. That's probably going to be very hard for men to hear.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. The best example I know how to give is the only way Michelle Obama was able to campaign for Obama effectively get the black female vote was because she had bettered herself. She was a boss. She was a boss, babe. You can't campaign if you don't know anything.
You can't campaign if you're the babe. You can't.
Which means you will never become president.
You can't.
Because you're not omnipresent.
You can't.
And also you can't get the female vote. And your babe also can't speak English and can't drive. So, bye. You'll never see the presidential seat.
Do you know what one of the most triggering things I think for me to ever say was, you don't call your man a king. You're not a queen.
Well, queens don't. But there's some of you are not queens, but you're busy. My king. You have a lesson. You've been washing clothes from morning.
Kings don't just marry people.
Just your random.
No.
Nyaudi.
Anyway, let us move on.
We're triggering people.
Let us push on.
Comment section.
Yeah. What is the most controversial thing you own?
Why are you asking me this?
What do you mean?
Because you had Martin trolling me about this. Trolling me about designer purchases.
Why do you like bunch me with Martin? You like to say you and Martin a lot, whereas
actually it's not as lot as you. Okay, you know what? Thank you for telling me that. It's not so much you as
thank you so much.
Martin.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks.
As it is Martin and my partner. Yeah. These things, how will they help you?
Yeah.
They're so expensive.
Yeah.
You bought a bag for
Yeah. Your designer bags.
Yeah.
So that's
my designer purchases.
Your designer purchases.
I think those are the most controversial. There's a lot people have to say about them.
A lot.
So much.
As a student, what was your best student life hack?
Student life hack. Whoa. Yo.
One eternity later.
I'm thinking. Okay, let me give two. Okay.
Two is good. Yes.
No, actually I have a number. I'm thinking I have a number. If you're a student, so the course that I was doing means that you have to book flights. So the best hack for me was to book morning flights when nobody wants those slots because nobody wants to wake up. early.
Yes.
So you'll get more time and you'll get quality time with your instructor.
That's right.
Because they're fresh.
Yes.
And they haven't been teaching the whole day.
Yes.
And you'll get even extra time. Maybe you'll be billed for an hour, but they taught you like small nuggets. Or,
right,
yeah. So you're basically getting value of about like 90 minutes,
yes.
and you're billed an hour of flying.
Yes.
So,
and you know that would be for anything, because even like in regular, if it's not flying or whatever, you get time with your instructor.
Yeah.
And you can book an office hours or whatever it is.
Yeah.
If you book morning office hours, you get more time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
They always get more time. You get a fresh instructor, somebody who, you just get the best of them.
You get the best of them. Yeah. And then the second one is if you're in a foreign country, don't pay for like public transportation every time you take public transportation. It's cheaper if you buy a bus pass or a train pass. Oh my like gosh. A metro card or
that's correct, because like I've not been in school in the abroad, but like when we visit we get sometimes card. We have a car, but sometimes we get a card, and an Oyster card, and if you put money in it, you can take all the trains, whatever. It's much cheaper. I'm going to even go ahead and say 50% cheaper.
Whoa, that's a lot.
Yes, than buying all the time a ticket.
Exactly. Yeah. Because every time, and then of course don't get a credit card. Just live within your means. Unless it's a do or die situation. But like if you have a bank, like I was in TD, that's Toronto Dominion, and they'd be offering you credit cards. Just don't take it. They even send it in the mail, and they'll even send it in the mail for free. Yes. Don't use it. You're better off just get it, cut it up. It's not. It wasn't important for me to even have it like as an emergency. If you need it as an emergency, have it. But don't use those things at all. Yeah.
Who is the creepiest person you have ever met or seen?
Girl, I don't even want to say this experience. You know, one time I kept seeing so many people. I don't even know if there's a woman who can say, "Oh, the creepiest guy." No, there are so many. There's a long line. The creeps are so many. But the creepiest guy was. One time I was getting a massage in an inside town called Rumbek. Wow. It was Wow. People don't know where Wow is. It's in South Sudan, where I used to work. And then we flew there and we had to spend the night because we had to fly some people back the next day. So we spent the night at a camp there, and then one of these guys says, "Oh, we now have massages." One of the best camps there anyway. But we now have massages. So I went to get a massage from this guy. It was a guy. So you know how like I had all my clothes off. I was getting a massage, then you have like a sheet. Yes. So I was on my back, he massages me, it's very nice, good. Then see, now you turn. Now when you turn, you're supposed to get a massage
on your shoulders.
So I fell asleep and whatnot. I woke up to this guy massaging my boobs.
Girl, no. It's just immediately no. Sorry for that. What is your favorite paradox?
I don't know if it's my favorite. Okay. But my favorite to challenge. Right. Is people who don't want to, who you wake up in the morning, thank God for life, and then pray for long life, but simultaneously you also don't want to tell people your age and are embarrassed about how old you are.
I'm sorry, did I invite you on the channel to shout at these people, or these people have done nothing to you? What's the issue?
Sorry, yo.
And the final question.
And to end.
And on that bombshell, what do you consider a huge waste of money?
Whoa. huge waste of money. I don't know if I can say this. This is gonna trigger a lot of people.
Say it.
Children.
How did I know you were going to say that? Are we actually twins, right? But why do we behave like that? Why do we behave like twins? I don't get it. How did I know you were going to say children?
Think about all the things you could do, Kitt, if you didn't have children.
I don't want to think about it because it makes me sad.
Makes you cry at night.
Makes me cry at night. Yeah. Yeah.
They cost so much.
Children cost a lot.
Yeah.
Children cost an inordinate amount of money.
Yeah. I saw Candy's free structure for kindergarten.
And your
heart. Like, kindergarten? I will teach her for half that. I got you, sis. Wow. Girl, ABC. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, children cost a lot. Yeah, and anyway, on that bombshell we end. Thank you, and thank you so much again to our sponsor, Options Education Agency. Check them out. I'm going to leave all their links below. And TAWI, how did you find the questions, the video
today? Some was so tough, girl. You just want,
but they're interesting.
Yeah, but they're so interesting. That's so interesting. At least you got my juices flowing.
Yeah, those are good questions. I like such questions. And imagine you can take them and ask your partner, you can ask your mom, you can ask whoever it is, your friend you're hanging out with. You can
ask all these questions.
Yeah, like the ones that I asked Mommy, I asked Martin just when we were riding in the car. It was so interesting.
Send them to me. That's a good idea. I'm gonna ask my partner.
Yeah.
It's good.
And then you come back to the channel. Don't stay so long.
Invite me back.
Yeah,
people like me. Guys, say I have my own community
people
following.
Like you. No, people do like you. People really like you, TAWI.
Thank you. I like you people too.
Alright, until next time. Bye.